It's not that they're clowns. The circus keeps following them.
Rumpus! What are you doing? Rumpus! Yeah, come on out.
Winter. Come here.
Preparing for launch. Nail trimming. Meanwhile, at the neighbors,
When you almost figured out your cat, so they did this to reset your brain.
she really wanted to show her something important. Mastering the ancient art of scratching.
Oh, scratching is all.
I don't know.
Acting like you haven't been fed for like a week when it's dinner time.
Well, kill it, for goodness sakes. Don't just play with it.
Turning your back on me? Boo! Revenge? Dream on me. This friendship might break over territory.
咱俩是好朋友，咱俩是好朋友，不跟我是好朋友啊！
The jumping paws. Once you let them in, they stay like this in their bed. Not a place for praying.
Come here. You almost did.
That bed was a little too alive. Even chickens are here to cool off. And then there's the turtle. Full zen mode all year round.
What the heck are you doing, Raffy?
The only downside of beach life, all that sand.
Mad at me. Who is it? Who is it?
Your ambition masters your skinship craze, buddy.
Over in the corner of my eye on my left. This is my dog. Mosey, are you comfortable? Why are you
Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, Just MIT on an Ordinary Day. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. There is nothing particularly extraordinary about MIT. He is not the fastest dog in the neighborhood, nor the fluffiest, nor the most talented at catching flying treats. He does not perform tricks that make guests gasp. He does not howl at the moon like a dramatic movie star. He is simply MIT, my dog, with soft brown eyes, slightly uneven ears, and a tail that wags like it has its own cheerful heartbeat. This morning, like many others, begins without fanfare. The sun slips through the curtains in thin golden lines. I hear the faint shuffle of paws before I open my eyes. MIT never uses an alarm clock. He uses patience. He sits beside my bed, quietly, watching my breathing as if he has been assigned the important role of morning guardian. The moment I stir, his tail begins to move. Not wildly, just enough to say, you're awake. Good. I've been waiting. When I finally open my eyes, his nose is already close to my hand. Warm, curious, hopeful. Good morning, MIT, I whisper. He responds with a gentle lick on my fingers, as if sealing a promise that today will be simple and safe. There is something magical about how he greets the day. He does not check his phone. He does not worry about unfinished work or unread messages. He stretches, front paws long and dramatic, back arched like a small furry yoga instructor. Then he shakes his entire body, ears flapping, collar jingling, the sound of a day beginning. In the kitchen, MIT sits politely while I prepare his breakfast. He does not rush me, though I can see the excitement sparkling in his eyes. When I place his bowl down, he waits. This is our quiet ritual. I look at him. He looks at me. Okay, I say, and only then does he eat. It is such a small thing, this shared moment of waiting. Yet it feels like respect, like conversation without words. After breakfast, we go outside for a walk. The air is fresh, carrying the scent of grass and distant cooking fires. MIT walks beside me, sometimes slightly ahead, sometimes falling back to check if I am still there. He pauses to examine a leaf as if it contains ancient secrets. He greets the same old tree as if meeting a dear friend. To him, nothing is just ordinary. Every smell is a story. Every sound is an invitation. An elderly neighbor waves at us. Good morning, MIT, she calls. MIT's tail wags enthusiastically, as though he understands his name is being spoken with affection. He leans slightly toward her, offering silent companionship. She laughs, and in that small exchange, woman and dog, the street feels warmer. By the time we return home, the sun is higher. MIT settles near the window, watching the world with calm attention. Cars pass. Birds land briefly. A child rides a bicycle. MIT does not chase or bark. He simply observes, as if being present is enough. And maybe it is. Afternoons are slower. I sit at my desk, surrounded by work, papers, screens, responsibilities. MIT chooses a spot under the table. From time to time, I feel the soft brush of his fur against my leg. It is not demanding. It is simply there. A reminder. When I type too long without moving, MIT stands, stretches, and places his chin gently on my knee. His eyes look up at me, not accusing, not impatient, just curious. Have you forgotten to breathe? I smile and reach down to scratch behind his ears. His eyes close immediately, as if that small touch is the most important appointment of his day. In that instant, my shoulders relax. My thoughts slow. The tension I didn't notice begins to melt. MIT teaches without speaking. Sometimes he brings me his favorite toy, a slightly worn plush rabbit missing one ear. He drops it beside my chair and waits. He does not bark. He does not whine. He simply waits, trusting that I will understand. And I do. I toss the toy lightly across the room. MIT runs after it with sudden, joyful energy, paws tapping against the floor. He returns proudly, tail swinging in wide arcs. We repeat this simple game several times, laughter filling the quiet room. It is not a grand adventure. It is not a vacation. It is not an achievement to post online. It is just a moment. Later, when the afternoon heat becomes heavy, MIT lies on the cool floor, belly exposed, completely vulnerable and completely at peace. I watch him breathe. Slow, steady, content. How often do we allow ourselves to rest like that, without guilt? As the day drifts on, a delivery person knocks at the door. MIT stands, alert but not aggressive. He lets out one firm bark, announcing his awareness, then steps back once he sees there is no danger. He trusts me to handle the rest. I trust him to alert me. We are a team in small, everyday ways. When clouds gather and a light rain begins, MIT moves closer to me. He is not afraid of storms, but he prefers company when the sky grows loud. I sit on the floor beside him. We listen to the rhythm of raindrops on the roof. I run my fingers through his fur. He sighs. Outside, the world continues with its noise and hurry. Inside, time feels softer. MIT does not measure his worth by productivity. He does not compare himself to other dogs. He does not worry about tomorrow's weather. He exists fully in each minute, whether it is filled with play or silence. And somehow, being near him, I learn to do the same. As evening arrives, the sky turns shades of orange and pale purple. MIT becomes slightly more energetic again, sensing that the day is gently closing. We take another short walk. The streets are quieter now. The air is cooler. MIT walks close to me. Occasionally, our steps match perfectly, left, right, left, as if we have practiced this choreography for years. A child passes by and asks if she can pet him. I nod. MIT sits automatically, tail sweeping the ground, accepting her small hands on his head with gentle patience. In that brief exchange, something beautiful happens. The child smiles. Her mother thanks us. MIT looks proud, though he has done nothing extraordinary. He has simply been kind. Back home, I prepare dinner while MIT waits nearby. After we both eat, we move to the living room. I sit on the couch. He jumps up beside me, not gracefully, but determinately, and circles twice before settling down. His body presses lightly against my side. We watch the quiet evening together. I scroll less. I think less. I feel more. I realize that nothing big happened today. No dramatic events. No life-changing news. Just breakfast, walks, work, rain, play, and rest. Just MIT on an ordinary day. And yet, the day feels full. Before sleeping, I kneel down to say goodnight. MIT looks at me with those steady brown eyes. Eyes that hold no judgment, no expectations beyond care and love. I scratch his chin, and he leans into my hand completely. In that moment, I understand something simple but powerful. Happiness does not always arrive with fireworks. Sometimes it arrives with soft paws, a wagging tail, and quiet loyalty. MIT reminds me that relationships between humans and animals are built not on grand gestures, but on daily kindness. On feeding, walking, listening, protecting, and being present. He depends on me for food, safety, and guidance. I depend on him for warmth, grounding, and unconditional affection. Our lives are intertwined in the smallest details. In today's fast and noisy world, we often rush past the ordinary. We chase achievements, recognition, and constant stimulation. But MIT shows me that there is deep value in routine, in consistency, in simply showing up for each other every single day. From MIT, we can learn to be present instead of distracted, offer affection freely and sincerely, rest without guilt, greet each day with openness, treat others, human or animal, with gentle respect. If we apply these lessons to our lives, our relationships can grow stronger. Spend time truly noticing your pet. Walk with them without checking your phone. Listen to their quiet signals. In doing so, you practice patience, empathy, and responsibility, qualities that naturally extend to how you treat other people. Animals teach us compassion because they trust us completely. That trust is a gift. When we care for them with love and responsibility, we become better humans. An ordinary day with MIT is never just ordinary. It is a reminder that life's most meaningful moments are often small, repeated, and shared quietly. So today, if nothing spectacular happens, do not be disappointed. Sit beside someone you love, maybe even a furry friend. Breathe. Notice the light. Notice the silence. Notice the steady presence beside you. Like MIT, we do not need to be extraordinary to make the world softer. Sometimes, being there, fully and kindly, is more than enough.